a divine power, that is, to the power and will of a higher force. That is a fundamental question for the people of this world. When and how much do we and can we act with our own free will, and how much of the way that we live is shaped by the will of the divine power? What share is ours, and what share belongs to God? When and how do we surrender to the action of a higher force? How do we make it act, if we wanted to make it act? How do we make it act, and how do we act together with it? How do we understand it so that we do not disturb it when it does act in our lives? When the divine, in other words, when the divine force, the higher, the creator, is acting in our lives, how do we understand that this is being done for us, and how do we not interfere with it when it's acting for us?
It's a very hard question.
So there are a lot of questions in this whole big paragraph.
I think it's a basic,
So the
basic
first
question.
basic question, just read the first part. We will discuss it one by one questions. That way it will be easy for us to understand. Read the first part. First question, please.
The first part, how much do we need to surrender to the will of a divine power, that is, to the power and will of a higher force?
Okay, how much?
How much do we need to surrender?
Okay. So 100% responsibility of the universe?
No.
No.
No, we're trying, we're doing all the efforts.
You're making the effort, but whether you're going to get it or not, who's deciding that? The universe.
The universe.
Universe is deciding
making
it.
the final decision.
And how much do we need to surrender to the universe?
100%.
100%. As I said.
So 100% means
Or
no effort or efforts.
with efforts.
I think effort.
So your responsibility is to make the efforts
I think with that.
and then leave the result up to the universe.
Yes.
That's correct.
But you have to make the efforts.
Yes.
And the responsibility of the yes. So the 100% efforts are needed. 100% efforts are needed, and then 100% surrender also.
Yes.
Okay. So the 100% surrender means accepting the results, whatever they may be.
Yes.
Okay. That's what the 100% effort means. And what will happen with that? What will you gain by doing that surrender? Because you don't need to. You can say, I don't accept it. I'm going to do it again and again.
Miserable.
Hmm?
Make yourself miserable. I say accept it.
That's true.
You will make yourself, yes, you will make yourself miserable. But still, if you still want it, you can again make the same efforts again. It doesn't matter. But only with the peace of your mind, with the intention that I want to manifest this, so I'm going to try it again, but not with misery, not with the feeling of failure and anguish and sadness. So if we accept the things as they are, whatever the results may be, what does it give us? Peace of mind. It gives us the peace of mind. It gives us the strength to again either try for the same thing, or if you don't want to try it, let's try for something different. But also, when we accept things and when we surrender it to the universe, the things which are meant to be for us, for our growth, will automatically come. Why? Because the intention is out there. We have put out the intention into the universe, and as such, we will attract the thing that we want to manifest. It's only matter of time, and it's also, as I said, up to the universe. If that one is too small, it wants to give you something bigger, and you keep asking for something small, then it's not going to manifest for you, but something big will automatically manifest, and then you will realize, okay, that is why it did not manifest for me. Yes?
I feel lonely. I would like to find a suitable partner, just that. And are there any other than...
So what do we ask? We ask for a suitable partner. We do not ask, I want this person as a partner, or I don't, a specific person as a partner, and I don't ask that I only want these qualities in that. So you ask only whichever is the best for me and the most suitable for me, please send that
Do
partner.
you ask only once, or do you keep asking?
You can ask
You can
as
ask as
many,
many times as
you
you
keep
want.
asking till you get it. And you will get it. Because that's what you want to manifest. And you are the creator of your...
Manifestation, yeah.
Yeah.
what if you
So
do
you are the
find a
creator,
specific person
and also
that
you have to
want
believe. Don't forget, when we want to manifest something, we have to believe in it.
So
We
what-
cannot just say, put a doubt in us, say, oh, I'm asking, but I don't think it will manifest. Then it's not going to manifest, no
So-
matter how many times you ask.
Madhu, so
Yes. So the main important thing in that is that you have to believe in whatever you are asking. That it will manifest for you. Then only it will manifest. Yes.
So what if she did have a particular person in mind and she asked?
No.
Oh, that doesn't.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't.
Because why? Because now it's not just her will, it's the other person's will involved too.
That's right.
And the other person may not want her. So it is not, that is not how you manifest things. Also, that person may not be in her karmic obligations. He may not want to come in and include her in his journey. So it is, when there are two people involved, you cannot ask for specific. You ask for, I want a suitable person which is good for me, as a partner. And that's all.
You don't give details?
Self-sway, which is the best for me. Suitable best partner for me. That's what you ask for. You cannot ask for a specific person.
So what if I have a partner, okay? And I say, things are so good, okay, and I want them to stay this way forever, okay? Is that
Yes.
okay?
So it will stay for as long as it's supposed to stay. It will stay.
Oh,
Again.
okay.
Well, there's no
Yes.
such thing as forever.
So nothing is forever, you know that. Except you yourself, as you are here forever.
I'm
But
not here forever either.
not in the body, but as a spirit, you are forever. And because spirit doesn't die, it's an energy, it doesn't die. But as I said, when we are asking for something, we have to believe in it, otherwise it will not manifest. If you have even one single doubt that it might not happen, then it will not happen.
Really?
Yes. So
One
you have to
single
remove
doubt?
one single, because
Oh,
that's a
one.
blockage you're putting in your path. And you have to overcome that blockage by removing it, and 100% surrender means no doubts.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So remember that. So when it says how much percentage, 100%
Wow.
is required for us to manifest anything. Okay? And usually why we are not able to manifest is because of our own doubts.
You gotta do 100%.
100% effort and 100% surrender.
Wow.
And 100% acceptance also. Because if it's not happening the way it is at this point of time, then you have to accept the situation as it is and either keep making efforts towards the same or change the efforts, change your destination. But you have to continue. Efforts are important because without action there cannot be any reaction. Okay? So for you to bring a reaction, you have to first act towards it. So when we act and then we leave it on the universe, then there is peace of mind, there is acceptance. And when we accept things as they are, then it is not going to bother us. We will just move from one thing to the next without any remorse. Yes.
Do you think the universe plays jokes on us?
No. No jokes. It is only going to play, it is only going to give you lessons. It does not have any jokes.
What kind of jokes?
It only gives you lessons. Universe's job is to assist you in your own growth.
And then it's like, when and how much do we and can we act with our own free will? Like, I guess the question is, how much free will do we actually have?
So tell me, how much free will?
We have the free will,
100%.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
100% of efforts require 100% of free will. So you have free will to act completely in towards achieving your goal, But the manifestation of that goal is up to the universe.
Okay, so the second part of that sentence is, so we say, how much do we and can we act with our free will? And the next part of the sentence is, and how much of the way we live is shaped by the will of the divine power?
I think it depends on us how to do it.
Yes.
I
So-
do
How
live-
to do it.
So, depends on you. The situations in your life, I have already told you, are created on the basis of your past karma. So, the situations will come, the universe is going to create those. But how you act or react is, in those situations, is 100% your freedom. So, if you're free to use the same circumstances and create something beautiful out of it, something positive or something negative, it's completely up to us. So that is how also it's going to affect your life. It's going to affect the way you are, either you are happy or miserable, which direction is your life going, are you growing or are you going in the negative direction. It's all up to you, how you are acting or reacting in the situation you could not control, because that is already created by the universe on the basis of your past learning lessons and past karmic obligations. But how you act and react is 100% your responsibility. And that is why we say that we are 100% responsible for whatever is happening to us. Because what basis did the universe create that situation?
To make us learn, grow.
On the basis of our own past actions. Whatever we did in the past, that is what that on that basis only the universe is creating a situation in the future. So whatever the reaction that is happening, whatever is happening in our life right now is on the basis of our past actions. So whatever you do right now will create your future actions, future destiny. So if you are doing something positive now, you are writing a positive reward in the future. But if you are doing something negative now, in a situation that has been created by you because of your own actions in the past, then when we are, whatever way we are acting, if we are doing something negative, then we are writing a negative reaction in the coming future. So that is how we create our destiny.
So Madhu, bringing this to this situation that I have, if I react negatively towards this person, then nothing's gonna change.
Yes, nothing will
But-
change
But
here.
if I react
Positively, yes, it will change. 100%. That's why I told you that even if you don't know how to, I know it is difficult when a person is being negative, it is difficult to be positive at that point. But if you start sending him blessings and sending him good vibrations, you will see that he will also change, and your attitude towards him will also change. You will accept the things as a part of the routine or part of the norm, and you will stop reacting in a negative manner, and that will stop bothering you, and you will be at peace. And if you are at peace, then what does it matter what he's doing? So you're not changing his actions might stay the same. It is your attitude to accept it that will change.
Okay.
And that is what we have to learn. We cannot change the world, can we?
No.
We cannot even change our partner if we want to.
No.
So all we have to change is how we react to the situation. So if we are accepting the thing as it is and trying to be positive, and if we are not able to do it, we keep reacting in a negative manner, the best way to do is, and especially if we think that it is because of other person that I'm miserable, which is not true, because as I said, he's doing what he's supposed to do, and he will continue to do it. But we are jumping every time he's pushing the buttons. So we have to understand that if we are trying to say that he's responsible, then send him blessings. Send lot of blessings and positive vibrations to that person. And by sending that, what are you doing? You're releasing your own tension from within yourself, and instead of thinking negatively towards him, now you're starting to think positively. And now, once you start thinking positively and once you start sending blessings and positive vibrations to that person, you will not be able to again think negatively about him. And as a result, whenever the negativity does come to hurt you, then you will stop yourself and you start sending blessings instead. And what will happen? Your attitude, your acceptance will become 100%. Your own patience will grow, your strength, you will become mentally and emotionally strong. This is just one person. In the future, maybe there are 10 more people like that. So every time you keep jumping, who are you hurting?
Myself.
Yourself.
You know.
So it's not the other persons are just triggers. I have told you, those
Yeah,
people in your life come to show you where your weaknesses are. So they will push your buttons, but you have to know how to accept them, and that is where the 100% surrender comes in. When we accept the people, the situations in our life 100% and try to make the best of the situation, that is when our surrender becomes 100%. Otherwise, if we are trying to fight it or block it or in any way trying to change it, I'm not saying that be passive, I'm not saying you try to change the things, but if you are unable to change it, and if you are not able to bring a positive result according to what you want, then leave it 100%, because whenever and the universe sees that you have accepted it 100%, you've learned a lesson of patience and whatever the lesson the universe is trying to teach you, which is of patience, of becoming mentally and emotionally strong enough, then, and of acceptance, then the universe itself will change the situation. So that is, until then it will not change, because it wants you to learn, not for him to learn. You are reacting it. He is just a trigger point. Okay? So this way, our surrender has to be 100%. Okay? Our efforts have to be 100%. Acceptance has to be 100%. And then only our surrender is 100%, when we accept 100%. And when we accept 100%, then there are no doubts. There are absolutely no doubts. Then we can manifest anything and everything also from the universe that we want. Because now we are not doing it to get, we are not hankering after or trying to get something for our benefit. Now we are saying, whatever is the best for me, please send it to me. That is surrender. And it will come. Even if it's something bad, you will say, oh, I asked for the best and you send me this.
That's what I was saying, that you gotta give
But
details.
don't forget, universe knows what's needed for your growth, what is still inside you. And there also it knows about your karmic obligations. So let it work. Just move along with the universe and let the things be as they are. Yes.
How I talk about the vibration, I don't have to say anything. I can just feel
Yes.
something and it will be passed on to you.
Yes. You don't have to say nothing. You
Right.
just have to feel it. Intention has to be there. And when you are sending you don't have to go and tell him on his face, I bless you. Just be in your apartment
Or
and send
not
the
bless.
blessing.
And it's very easy to deceive yourself, about something like that, because you want something so badly that you think
You
that
read into it, yeah.
there's a positive, yes, read into it. You think that there's a positive vibe, but it's really your own brain
Yes.
playing a trick on you.
Yes, it is. And that happens quite often. It happens very often. So that is why surrender is very important.
But
Because when we surrender to the universe, then whether it comes or not, we are still at peace within us.
how do we act along with, how do we act together with a higher force? So how do we come to understand it so that we don't disturb it, we don't get in its way when it's trying to act
On our behalf.
on our behalf, yes.
Yes. So how do we understand it?
We just give it.
You have seen a lot of times we are trying to get something and it doesn't come our way. it doesn't happen the way we want it.
I say let go, let
Hmm?
God, that's what I say, let go and let God.
Mhm.
Yes.
I leave it up to
So yes.
Let it
So
go.
if you have
So
tried
let
it
go.
him. I
once,
let go, I let
no,
go.
but then you keep trying something again and again, and it's not manifesting.
Mhm.
So what are we doing? We are not accepting it. So we are interfering it in the what it wants to manifest for us. But once we accept it, okay, I have given my full effort, and now I leave it for the results to come in as and when they want to come. Then what happens? Then that is the surrender. That is how we do not interfere in our progress. But if we keep creating doubts in our minds, keep creating feeling of failure, negativity, whatever emotions that we create, what are we doing? Even if the universe is bringing it, and we have put a doubt, oh, I don't think I'm going to get it.
Then you
Because
won't
I-
get
hurting
it.
ourselves.
Then you won't get it.
You're blocking
Exactly.
You're blocking it.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
We are blocking it, and that is creating hindrances in our in the flow of the energy towards us. So, in the last part, how do we do not interfere, or how do we act with the universe is by acceptance. By accepting the things as they are, and in Gita we say that you do your work, you do your duty, do make your efforts, and forget about the results, because your job was only up to making an effort. The rest is up. Now the next part of getting the results is up to the universe. Or it's just like when you give a test, you do the best in your test. Now it's up to the teacher to give you the marks. You can't say, okay, I'll give the marks also myself, right? So when we are trying to learn something, we make the full efforts, and we try to write the test and then leave it. And once we leave it, whatever the results come, we accept it, don't we? If we don't like it, we try it again, and we try to do the better effort next time. We study more, and we try to make a better effort so that we can pass next time with better result. So we can keep on doing that. That is up to us. That's our choice. 100% choice, 100% efforts. But the results are not in our hands. Just like it's not up to us to mark our test ourselves. It is up to the universe. When the universe understands that you have learned the lesson, and you have become enough patient, and enough acceptance has come in, that anybody else, now a third person comes in and pushes your button, you won't jump, especially in the same situation, then it will take away that
It's
situation
only-
altogether.
so-
Because then it's not needed in your life for you to learn that lesson.
So Madhu, it's only up to us to do, talking about the test, it's only up to us to do the best that we can, so that we can get the best test mark, and then
Leave it.
land it.
That's what you do in the school, don't you?
And accept it, yeah.
So this is life itself is also a school. We come here to learn. And who's our teacher? The universe. So we give our tests in different situations that the tests are given to us, and then we have to do our best, 100% best, giving our 100% effort into it. May I do the best of it, and then leave it. Leave it for the results to come as and when it wants to come. And it will come, because if you have given the test, the results have to come. So the result will come, and it will come on the basis of what is the best for you and for your growth. For your growth.
Is that your neighbor coming after you?
Stop it.
Yes.
And we manifest for others, means prayer or
Yes.
manifest.
Yes, you can. If it's something positive.
Right.
If it is something that you want by
Oh,
sending them
yes.
blessings, God, and you do not ask for something specific. You have to ask them for general. Like, God, give them the strength to deal with the situation,
Right.
or give them the enough clarity in the mind to understand the situation, or to make the best use of the situation. So that kind, not give him the car. No,
Not the
you may
boyfriend.
want the car for him, but he may not want it. So it doesn't work like that. Okay, so it cannot be specific, but yes, something give them the.
You don't want to ask for something bad to happen to the person. That would be against.
No,
I
yeah.
mean, like if Lillian.
Yes, yes, you don't want bad
wish
for it.
something.
Because don't
harm
forget,
to the
don't
neighbor.
forget, whatever you are asking, first is given to you, because you are the creator. So if you are asking something bad, then that you will be falling down in that ditch that you are trying to create for others.
I didn't quite,
So don't do that.
didn't quite follow you. You said, don't be very specific. Suppose I want a boyfriend for so-and-so. Because she has been trying so hard, it hasn't worked out.
So you ask for a suitable partner please help to her to find a suitable partner
Right.
for her. That's it. Not a specific person, I want
Oh,
this
no,
person
no,
for
no.
him. Like, that's.
No. Okay.
So you can ask for a Sarvsresht. Sarvsresht means the best possible partner for her.
Right.
Hindrance.
What?
So generally we have seen, especially in the path of spirituality, if a person is a hindrance in the path of spirituality, that person is always taken away from that other person's life. It is taken away even if it's already there. Sometimes it's even son and mother. Either the son will have to move away or die, or mother will have to move away or die. But why it happens is simply so that both of you can grow individually and in your spiritual progress. Because don't forget, why we have taken this body is for our spiritual growth. And if we are not going to have that, then and waste time in all these other material things and other karmic obligations with each other, creating more obligations with each other, then it's not solving our problem, or it's not even solving our purpose. Yes.
I think that
So the lesson right now is that you have to walk alone, because since you have become interested in spirituality, you are lucky that you got it. There are millions of people who are not even aware of a spiritual aspect of their life. They are just walking blindly, unconsciously. Ultimately, whether you walk consciously or unconsciously, every action will have a reaction. They all have to pay back. So if you do it consciously, you can control it. You can create what you want to create. But if you're walking unconsciously, you're still creating, but you're creating unknowingly. And as a result, the results that will come across in the future will be also on the basis of the mistakes that you do now. So that is why it is people on this path which may be less than 1 or maybe 1% of the whole population, but still they are one of the lucky ones who are exploring themselves and trying to bring in a distraction and creating an impediment in your journey. It's up to you, but it's not really advisable. Also, don't forget, people of the same frequency attract each other. So what happens is, in your journey also, people who are in your vibrational frequency, who have similar interests, will come together in your life. And the people who are on a different path with a different frequency, they will automatically move away. Even if they are in your life now, they will still move away from your life. Why? Because whatever they needed to teach you, or whatever you needed to learn from them is done, and it's time for them to move on. So they have to go on their journey, which is a different turn, and you have to walk on your journey, which is altogether a different path. So it happens automatically by the universe. Okay, so we don't have to do much about it. It is automatic that those people will move away, and some new people will come into the life who are on that path that you are walking, so that they can help you and guide you, and your progress can happen smoothly. So since you are on this path, you joined this class, so this was automatically it happened because of your journey. So it happens automatically, and in that you don't have to make much effort. And if you're trying to divert, it will always push you back towards this path, because this is the path you should be taking for your progress. If you're going to divert, then it's not going to make your progress, it's going to take you away from your progress, and as a result, universe doesn't want that, and that's why it's not going to send somebody. Or it will, if it does send somebody, if you keep on insisting, it might send you somebody who is on this path, but it may not be what you are looking for, or it may not even happen, because it's up to the universe as to how it feels is, because ultimately whatever happens, it will happen on the basis of your progress. It wants your progress and nothing else.
Regarding Sadhguru says something along the lines of, instead of this desire to go looking outside of yourself, for love, he says something along the lines of, you fill yourself up with love, and love will come. Something along those lines. They're not looking for it outside, like you must fill yourself with.
So when you fill yourself up with love, what is vibrating out of you? Love.
No.
And what will it attract?
Love.
Yes. So
Okay.
that happens automatically.
So, two things. So let's just say, for example, you said don't say anything. You were saying to Nim, don't say anything specific. Don't say. So let's say my dog. Let's say I have my dog back, and my dog is sick, and I shouldn't say, please help me. Please get my dog well. No,
Of course.
I can say, don't let my dog suffer. Don't let my dog suffer. Whatever, I'll accept whatever, but don't let my dog.
Yes.
But I can't say.
You can say, please take him out of the pain.
But
Don't
I can't say, please.
end to his
Please get my
suffering.
dog well. Please get my dog. No.
You can.
Can't
You
say-
can, but don't forget, if it's
If
time
not
for him
meant
to
be,
go,
it's not meant to
then
be.
you have to accept it.
It's not meant to
Yes.
be. Okay, then the other thing. I'm not sure that I understood what you said, like, two people have to be on the journey 100% in agreement. Spirit, or like,
Right.
we have different view, different outlook, different goals, different, like you said, North Pole, South Pole, but yet you're together for the rest of your lives. But you're not both in the North Pole. And I'm not in the North Pole, we're North Pole, kind of South Pole, kind of, but we know we're together for the rest of our lives. So you don't.
So that is because of your own old karmic obligations towards each other, and you came and you decided to support each other at this point of life. So, so there is always a give and take happening even in the North Pole and South Pole. The energies are exchanged. So that is what's happening. Supporting each other in
Yes.
your own paths.
Yes.
But then we have to accept it as it is. If we keep trying to change it, I want only the person walking towards South Pole and keep negating the North Pole, then only we are creating chaos. And that is what the second part, accept the universe situation as it is and walk with it. Learning to accept things. Because I told you 100% acceptance is very important for the 100% surrender. Okay?
The same way, two people with different differences can also.
Like
Coexist.
opposites attract, another
Yeah.
expression, opposites
Yes.
attract.
So there is always a medium in between where you can walk
Compromise.
and walking your own paths and still being together to support each other.
But you have the core values.
Because don't forget that you are supporting him with what he needs and he's supporting you with what your need is. And it's on this, along with each other supporting, we are still walking our own paths.
If you want,
So as I said, we can all put out our intention, the rest, that is just our intention and a request. Rest, do not wait with the open
Sit
breath for it to manifest
Don't
right now. It will manifest whenever it has to. So that is how it is. We all have to make an effort and not work, depend. Do not wait for the results to come in right away. Okay?
I always
It
say
will
that
come.
Jesus-
If you have put on the effort and if your intention has been put out, it will manifest. But when and where and how is not up to us. That is 100% surrender.
I think